Can you tell us a little bit about that, James?
Yeah, it's called Junior. It's I like to think of it as a horror comedy. Spooky hijinks is the genre that I have
like
given it. Beetlejuice, the Ghostbusters.
You
the
say
Mummy,
Beetlejuice
spooky
two more
hijinks.
times, he will appear.
I don't want to.
Time.
I don't
One more
want
time.
to. I don't want to tempt the ghost with the most.
He'll knock our tree
That's the
down.
problem. If you say the ghost with the most 4 more times,
then
he'll come in and he'll serve you with papers. So watch out with that.
He'll scream,
I
nice
didn't
fucking
know
tree.
that. I didn't know that.
So
And he's getting more litigious in his older age, Beetlejuice. Get ready for that
God.
sequel, Beetlejuice. He's just suing people left
Well,
and right.
Suing people left.
Spoiler.
And right. Spoilers. That's what the new movie's about. It's about a lawsuit.
It's about okay. I didn't know that. I am less interested in it now.
Well,
frankly,
Yeah,
but
the teaser trailer doesn't tell you much about that, but when
No.
we saw the bootleg that came in.
it has that. It has the one joke we hear is the juice is loose, and let me just tell you. I wasn't excited about it. I wasn't excited about it when the trailer came out, and I'm even less excited about it now. So,
and now that OJ died, they're kind of like
Rest in power, Beetlejuice.
The trailer. Maybe we should. So it's, my best friend in the world, Tim Burton, told when he was starting the new movie, he called me and he was like, "Wisp, I'm not really feeling Beetlejuice 2. I'm not going to say it twice." And I said, "Why?" He's like, "You know what? I just watched The Firm." And I'm like, yeah, The Firm, a good movie. It's a Grisham. And he's like, "Where's my firm?
Wow.
Why haven't I done a firm?" And he's like, and I say, Timmy. He lets me call him that.
So nice.
And I say, why isn't Beetlejuice 2 your firm then? And he said,
wow.
Click, because he hung up on me. He hung up. He's like, goodbye, and apparently that's why it's a law drama. But yours is
So Wisp, you gave him the idea to make Beetlejuice a law drama.
Yes.
I can't. I mean, I gotta say, I've been looking forward to this sequel for a long time, and now the premise is I think fully ruined because of you, Wisp.
Oh, please!
Whoa!
No,
breaking news. James doesn't like The Firm. This is interesting.
James the Third.
Beep beep beep. Back up. Excuse me, baking powder. You don't like John Grisham's?
No, just get your Grisham out of my Beetlejuice. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's kind of a peanut butter in the chocolate situation. But in that case, you want the peanut butter in the chocolate. So you're saying you're sure you don't want The Firm in your Beetlejuice? Because I'm just using commercial logic here.
I'm saying I don't. I'm not excited about it right now. Just hearing about it right. I didn't know. I didn't know going. Right until this moment. So I can keep an open mind about a.
Yeah, James, trust me. It was like a punch to the nuts when Wisp first told me that he suggested this to Timmy. Can I call him Timmy? Am I able to call him Timmy? I should probably call him Tim. Mr. Tim Burton. And I said, "Why would you mess up my Beetlejuice?" And my voice went very high.
Really high.
And then I thought about it, and I was like, I really enjoy The Firm. Yeah. I've always missed taut, legal, nail-biting thrillers while the juice is loose, which is the saying now that we're all saying, of course.
The juice is loose.
It just is an unnecessary reference to make, but also now I'm feel like I can't remember The Firm. Is that Richard Gere? Is that Tom Cruise?
That's Tom Cruise. And at one point when he's making photocopies with Holly Hunter in an office, he goes, "Get ready, Firm, because the juice is loose." So that's where it actually came from. That's the interesting part.
I will
just wait till you see all the Naked Gun references that are going to be in this new Beetlejuice. It is going to be.
There is one part where they're in the stadium. They're in Beetlejuice Stadium, and he's tied to a chair, just going down the stairs. And he, in Beetlejuice's body, just launches, and everyone's like, "Looks like the juice is loose."
It's insane. It is an insane part.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that quote.
Oh my God!
And then Lydia says, "Nice beaver," and Beetlejuice says, "Thanks. I just had it stuffed." They're not even doing the juices part. It's wild.
Literally,
because all of it's in The Firm, of course.
This movie is basically every movie that Tim Burton watched while he was sick for 1 week. He watched The Firm. He watched all the Naked Guns. And he just put the
he watched a preview of Liam Neeson's Naked Guns just to see what's going to happen.
Oh wow, he got to see that in advance.
Oh, he got a bootleg of that too.
A bootleg of that, and it's all
now. So when you say
juice.
your comic junior is a lot like Tim Burton, is that what it is like? Is all this happening in your comic?
I mean, Jeff. I'm more realizing that it's maybe missing a lot of things that are, I guess, inherent to Tim Burton and what people know to be Tim Burton. There isn't much. There is a looming. There is actually a looming legal proceeding in the.
Interesting.
Someone got Grisham. Okay. Someone got Grisham.
Someone got Grisham.
But
all right.
It's only been very lightly teased. Like I don't even know if people realize that yet. But there is like a lot of there's a lot of where it's set in the netherworld, so there's some it's heavily Beetlejuice inspired in that way, and then and I and in the art and in figuring out the art for the first issue, we were trying to figure out like what can be our take on because how can you do Tim Burton? You can't
just
replicate that.
Right.
You can't just do Tim Burton.
Just do it. It's got to be your Burton.
Right.
You got to make the juice yours. Basically.
Sure.
You make your own juice loose, and that's what you got to
loose your own juice, if you know what I mean.
Loose your own juice. That's Tim Burton's motto.
Being a part of this.
No. Well, you're a part of it, and you're here with us for the whole hour.